So, alright. So, I'm about to do a constructed set review now that the entire set is released. Um, so, this is the criteria that I'm breaking it down by. We have one bolt. Of course, it's a 7-bolt system, 7 bolts being lethal. I'll actually start from 7 bolts because that's the easiest to break down. And we'll work our way back. And that's also easy to break down. So 7 bolts, obvious. This is lightning bolt. If it's in a format, you're playing it, right? Fire Blast, obviously. If that was in Modern, you're playing Fire Blast in Modern. It's not in Modern. Why would you be playing it? Alright. So 6 bolts we should have been in Modern Horizons. Yeah, it's not gonna be like absurdly, but like it's busted. Like you're playing it in Standard, you're playing it in Modern. This is your light up the stages. 5 bolts, you have your main board. So you have Infringe non-standard play. So you have Skewer the Critics. I mean, you're going to start seeing it in Modern. Maybe some Legacy results. We're not entirely sure. I mean, there's going to be something. One sec. There should be some damn music. Why is it so quiet? Maybe it's between songs. I don't know. Alright. So you have Skewer the Critics. 4 bolts. Might be a 4 of in Standard, right? You don't want to. You got to. We're going to be playing our Get to Lava Runners. We're going to be playing our Viashino Pyromancers. I don't believe those are good cards. You're never going to be playing those in Modern. But you know what? They're good enough to be playing in Standard. So we might as well be having them. That's 4 bolts. That's at the playable. Alright. 3 bolts, you have your maybe board. Maybe we're going to see it in the sideboard, basically. It's niche. Active Treason. If someone wants to put some Active Treason in their sideboard for some obscure match, like, I'm not going to argue them. There's a lot of Gruul in Standard. If everyone is playing Gruul at the beginning, you could be making a lot of cheddar if you're using Active Treason versus Galta, let's just say. But usually we beat them before Galta anyway, so it's not really necessary. So, 2, Haphazard Bombardment. Like, it's a cool card. We're not going to be playing it. It's constructed unless it's like a really obscure list, right? And then 1 bolt is unplayable. Angrath's Marauders. I didn't know what it was. I looked it up. This is Angrath's Marauder. It's a 7 mana 4/4. One more do I say. It's a 7 mana 4/4. Alright, it's not constructed playable. So that's what 1 bolt is. So we're going to start having our 1 and 2 bolts ready for this. Because we're going to start off at the commons, and we're going to try and go pretty quick because, I mean, these are nothing. A lot of these are going to be limited playable. I'm not going to say I know anything about limited, so, and most of these cards are probably pretty bad limited. So 4 mana, 4/3, reach. Whenever it enters the battlefield, if you control another creature with power 4, 1 star, unplayable. Alright. Spellgorger, weird. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on Spellgorger, weird. That's interesting. Like, it could go off. Like, already we're going into the niche. We're going into the niche area with 3 bolts here. My only issue with it, which I'd also put this card in a 3 bolt territory, is because it's very similar to what's that 3-drop that's currently in Standard? It's similar to, who am I looking for? I mean, I'll get to the good stuff at some point. We'll definitely get to the good stuff. I just want to have all this because I'm also going to put this on YouTube. So we'll get to Tybalt at some point. I'll get to the Tybalt rating. We'll go through all of that. But this is a card. This is like the card that deals 2 damage to your opponent whenever you play a spell. Gutter Snipe, right here. This is very similar to Gutter Snipe. We'll see. Maybe it sees play, maybe it doesn't. Probably doesn't see play. 3, close to 2. Probably more of a 2, maybe a 3. 5 mana, deal 5 damage, unplayable. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Unplayable. 1 mana. With some of the other cards in the set, so you have other cards that I'm gonna put this at 3. I'm gonna put this at 3. Just because it's very Samus Sprint. It's 1 mana, instant. Target gets +2/+1. It's definitely somewhere in the middle. It has Scry as well. This can definitely see play. In a specific deck, it could be Bolt. It could be Shock. But there's certain cards that are in the set, and we'll see them later, that make this more powerful. And so that's what makes this a niche card ultimately. And I did not want to close everything down. That was not what I wanted. We're gonna get all of our stuff back. There's probably a quicker way to do this, but I'm gonna remember not to do that now. Alright. So that's getting a 3 bolt. It's niche. It will only see niche play. 1 bolt. Up to 2 target creatures get +2/+0 for 2 mana. That could be 4 mana for. That could be 4 damage for 2 mana. Also, with some other cards in the set, you start to get to repeat instants and sorceries. So this is another card that, like, 3 mana. Like, it depends. If some of the cards that can start, like, repeating instants come back, if they see play, if it's not, like, too interactive, the only issue with the creature that brings stuff back, if the opponents start to become more interactive with Esper and Grixis, they're sort of very weak. That sort of, oh, I'm going to play a bunch of spells. It's basically like Infect, but with life total, right? And a lot of the cards don't have the same fragility. They're more fragile, right? So I'm going to edge on the side of 2 because I just don't think that sort of like buff combo is going to work. Gaya's Greeting, 1. Don't give me, no, 1. We don't even need to discuss this. It is a 2 mana. Ugh. Give us Magma Jet. Ugh. Manticore, 6 mana, 1. 3 mana, Praise God. As additional cost, discard a card, draw 2 cards, 1. Heartfire. This was an interesting one. This is an instant. Game ender. Game ender. Alright, you know what? I'm going for burn. I'm going to believe in the power of burn right now. First 4-star card. First 4-star card. You heard it here first. I am playing a deck with 3 of these at Mythic. At least. At least 3 of these. Maybe 4 of these. Oh my god. If I start playing Tybalt in the main board, could you imagine? Yo, Barkinator, you still here? Could you imagine 4 Heartfires and 3 Tybalts in the main board? Do people understand what this is? Do people... I'm going 5. We're going 5. People do not... You heard it here first. You heard it here. Is that a 6? I accidentally pulled up a 6. I'm running this. Burn is... Do people not understand what 2 mana for 4 damage is? Do people not understand what this is? Do people not get it? I understand you have to sacrifice a thing. And I understand you get 2 for 1. Just super hard. But yes, the Tybalt tokens. The Tybalt tokens make foothills, guys. They make the foot soldiers. Right? So if these things make the foot soldiers... Maybe this is why I don't have any sound. That's why. That's why there's no music playing. I figured it out. We figured it out. But if we have foot soldiers, these are 5 damage foot soldiers, and they're not gaining life. They're not gaining life because we have Tybalt. All right. So this is somewhere between 3 and 6 bolts. All right. There's I mean, you'll convince me why, like, it's not about 2 months after the set release, but until then, like, it's 4 damage to any target at an instant speed for 2 mana. I understand you have to sacrifice a creature or planeswalker, but if we're playing Tybalt, Tybalt makes 2 creatures. Tybalt makes 2 creatures on 3. You're playing this on 4. They can't gain life. What can they do? What can they do? It's strong. It's strong. All right. I think that's a strong card. I'm giving this somewhere between a 4 and a 6. I'm playing it. I'm playing it. It's going to end the game. I'm ending the game with Tybalt in play, heart firing on one of my goblins the turn after it gets in play. That's 6 damage. They can't gain life. It's so strong. It's so... Why are people are sleeping on Heartfire? Am I going crazy? Am I going crazy? People are sleeping on this card. Like, I understand it's negative value, but this is like what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, we don't mind losing that sort of value on a card that's going to end the game. Right? The more instants and sorceries that they give us, they're going to close down the game. Like, what if Heartfire turns red? Like, what if Tybalt is like Sulfuric Vortex? I'm not saying it's Sulfuric Vortex, right? Sulfuric Vortex, I'm still playing 2 in Legacy. I know people don't agree with me. I'm still playing 2 main board. Main board, I'm playing 2. And if we're playing Tybalt, like, Tybalt into Heartfire just seems so strong. I might be wrong. Oh, what's the flavor text? The mage looked within and realized there was still 1 piece of fuel to burn. Exactly. Oh my god. That's the best red flavor text ever. Who did that? Was that Lee? Who was that? I don't know. I don't know if he's on that team. But like, let's go. This is the type of card. This is the type of card that I'm looking for. This is hype. Alright, I'm leaving too much time on this, but like, this is a real card. I'm not gonna understate this right now. You heard it here. Heartfire is a real fucking card. Alright? I'm playing it. I dropped my rank on Mythic. I peaked at 59 so far this season. I'm back at 95%. I was playing a bunch of decks that were not mono red, and I tanked my rating doing that. But that's fine. I'm still 95%. We'll get back into the numbers, and I'm hoping to get into the numbers at the end of the season. Because if I'm able to get into the numbers at the end of the season, I think it means a lot this season because it's a completely new metagame. And you best believe I'll be playing red. I was very timid on burn and red because of what's in the set, but because of Tybalt and now Heartfire, I think it's a possibility. I think it's a possibility. If I'm able to sack my Viashino to get another 4 damage across, I'm probably dropping my Viashino now. Probably dropping my Viashino. If I'm sacking my Gitu to get Heartfire across, it's good. It's good. I'm liking it. I'm liking Magic. I'm liking Magic. That's good. Back to 1-star cards. Where's my 1? Where's my 1? Let's get the 1 out. Let's get the 1 out. 1. Wait. Where's my 3? 2. No. 3. 1 through 3. Maybe someone finds play for it. 1. 4 mana, 4/1 haste. When it dies, put a 1/1 down. 1. 1. 1. 1. Huh? 1. 1. All right, this is one of the things. This is one of the things. This is like the niche. This is what I was discussing before with the niche cards, right? Three, maybe. So there's like, if you start being able to recur your spells out of your graveyard, and then you get buff stuff. You get like the 2/2 buff. Like maybe it's playable. I'm not entirely sure if it's playable. I'm gonna say three because it's niche. Like it's a maybe. Maybe it fits. It's a three or a one. That's how I put it. It's a three or a one. All right. Blind Blast. 3 mana. Deal one. Alright. Oh, wait. This creature can't block. One. Where is it? Where is it? One. On crop. If you read on crop, assume for constructed. One. Tybalt's Rager. I wish. One. But like, it has shades of like, alright. Here's the thing. I'm giving it a 3. I'm gonna give us a hard 3. I'm gonna give it a hard 3. There's just like it just reminds me of like the old, like the middle old slide decks. Not like the old slide decks. I'm talking like 10 years ago slide decks in like extended, where you're playing like that 3 mana thing that deals damage to both. The 3 mana pay for it deals damage to both players. Like, the investing cards are usually always a 1. They're always a 1. 3 mana, 2/2, 1. 1. I didn't even need to read it. I didn't need to read it. Enters the battlefield, deal. Wait, 5 mana, 1. Wait, enters the battlefield. Yeah, 1. It's definitely a limited card. Boltman. When this creature costs 1, 3, 3. Oh no, sideboard card. That's a sideboard card. 3, maybe sideboard. So maybe sideboard. 3. So far, only 1 4. A lot of 1s. Most cards are usually never playable. 1. Yeah, 1. Yeah, zombie tokens you control have trample. Yeah, zombies are trash. 1. Neheb. I have not seen Neheb. I've never seen Neheb. Oh wait, I could flick through the things. Alright. Doesn't matter. Alright. 1. Wait, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't actually read it. I'm already saying 1. Alright. Neheb. We're almost done. Neheb Dreadlord Champion. 4 mana. Trample. 5/4. Already like it. Whenever the champion deals damage to a player, you may discard any number of cards. If you do, draw that many cards and add mana until the end of your turn. You don't lose mana through phases. I mean, that's definitely EDH. I'll give it that. I love me some EDH, but it's going for a 3. It's going for a 3. I'm not playing that in standard. I'm not playing that in standard. I got 4 mana. No, I'm not playing that. Maybe that's a 3. Krenko. 3 mana, 1/2. Whenever Krenko attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it, then create a 1/1. I think it's worse. I've heard people talk about this and say it's better than Legion War Boss. I think what the name of the card is. Legion War Boss. All right. Let's look at it realistically, right? Turn 1, you play a 3 mana 1/2 that does fucking nothing. Krenko's automatically better, no matter what, right? Because of magic bugs, if they are not ready to put a main phase stop, they get screwed. So this is already better. 50% chance that you get a 1/1 out of it. This snowball's harder. Legion War Boss is just better. Like, as in 99 to 100% of the time, Legion War Boss is just a better card. So I'm gonna go with a 1. I don't think I'm playing Krenko over Legion War Boss. Also, it's a legendary creature, so I'm not playing it. 1 in my books. This is the card. This is the maybe card that everyone's like, oh, is this gonna see play? Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, everything. Oh, goodbye, Viashino. Goodbye, Steamkin. No, wrong. 1. Whenever it attacks, you make maybe a 3. Maybe a 3. I'll give it a 3, 1 or a 3. Maybe a 2. Whenever it attacks, you may cast target instant or sorcery with converted mana cost 1 or less. Converted mana cost less than the power. So it cannot get back. No, this is bad. It's a 1. It's a 1. It can't even get back Wizard Lightning. Unless this has 3 attack already. Like, it can't even get back Wizard Lightning. How good is it? It can't even get back Wizard Lightning. This has to be bad. This has to be a bad card. Tibble, get this 1 out of my face. This 1 out of my face. Boom. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That's a 5. That's a 5. Boom. Getting a 4-bolt. It's getting a 4-bolt. Nothing special. Nothing special. It's guaranteed in my sideboard. Like there's no chance that I'm not playing this in my sideboard. But like, all right, 5 loyalty's good. So if they're not all right, I'm gonna say 5 bolts for 5 loyalty. 5 bolts for 5 loyalty. Like, how main boardable is this? It depends on the meta. It depends on the meta. There's going to be some metas where this is definitely main boardable. Right? But it gets negated. That's an issue. And all the fucking control decks got their fancy new negate that says it's uncounterable, so they have even more reason to be playing negates main board, which kind of makes this worse than Godland Chainwhirler in the main board. In the sideboard, this is guaranteed going to my sideboard. There's no reason why this would be going into my sideboard. Why it wouldn't be going into my sideboard. There's no reason for it to not be going into my sideboard. It's kind of just like your opponents can't gain life, right? If this was just a 3 mana, 5 loyalty planeswalker that didn't have this middle ability on it, if that was it, I'd consider playing it. I'd probably be playing at my sideboard. Because just the ability for your opponents not to gain life is just so powerful in a standard game that you could just close down the game so quick if they're not prepared to. Like, if decks are using that terrible draw 1 life, draw 1 card, gain 3 life. If they're playing that, yeah, I understand that we need the Tibalt token burn. It's okay. I'm not playing Foothills in my main deck, right? That's the card that's the thing that it makes. Like is this a demon baby? They have like demon babies. Is this a demon baby crawling behind it? I'm only gonna see that as a demon baby. It's a bunch of demon babies. That's gonna be terrifying. And you're gonna see a lot of demons. But like, alright. If no one is playing life gain, you cannot justify this card. Alright? I don't care how awesome a playable Tibalt is. If no one's playing life gain in their main deck, then you can't be playing Tibalt. It's as simple as that. Alright? But like that's the thing. It's just like, are we going to be playing? Is everyone going to be playing life gain? I think everyone's going to be playing life gain. I'll tell you right now, if you're watching my video, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But also, if you're going against me in Mythic, in the first 4 days of ladder, I'm going to be playing Tybalt in my main deck. I'm going to be playing Tybalt in my main list on ladder because I think a lot of you people are going to be playing Life Gain. I think everyone's going to be playing Life Gain in the first 4 days because there's so much awesome Life Gain. And you're going to be playing your Gideon, and I'm going to be playing my Tybalt, and we're going to say, let's go, you versus me. Who's going to win this? And I'm going to say me because I have 4 damage over the top with my spell, instant spell. Alright? That's why I'm going to win. Alright? Because we're playing Burn. We're going to design this exactly like Legacy Burn. This is going to be our Sulfuric Vortex. The price of progress is going to be the Sacrifice Spell. Maybe that's going to be our Fire Blast. We don't really have our Fire Blast. That's the issue. Alright? We don't have our Fire Blast. Maybe the Tybalt Minus is our Fire Blast. Probably not. Alright? But it's going to be a 4. It's going to be a soft 4, soft 5. That's where we're going to go with that. Bond of Passage, 6 mana, Life Gain. Where is this 1? 1. Alright. Chandra's Triumph. 2 mana, Chandra's Triumph. Deal 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Niche sideboard. Boom. Sideboard. You can see sideboard play. Let's see how many planeswalkers get played. Because I remember during, what is it? 3 standards ago, you had to be playing the Chandra removal to be killing Chandra or whatever it was. I don't remember. It was stupid. That was a terrible metagame. That made me want. Let's not discuss that. Let's hope Magic's in a good place right now. Final Promise. You may cast up to 1 target instant card. And 1. We don't even need to read this. Here's the thing. If you're casting a big thing in red, it's bad. It's very simple. This is very simple, right? Is X greater than 6 plus red equals bad? That is the formula. I'll write this out for you. Let's write this out for you. If CMC is, what is it? Is that greater than? All right, we're gonna write it. If CMC greater than 6 plus red equals bad. This is the formula. This is a very simple formula for red. If greater than 6 plus red equals bad. Don't save. Finale of Promise is bad. Or I'll give it just for you fun crafters. Just for all you fun players. I'm Timmy. I like to play fun stuff. Why are you playing control cards? We're in played mode. Here's your 2. Alright? Enjoy it. Ilharg. Ilharg. It's a Harg. It's a 5 mana, 6/6 trample. It's odd. It's odd they made a 5/4 trample for 5 mana. Oh, that's a 4 mana actually. I'm pretty sure. Never mind. Big Red Trample's a deck now. Who wants to play Big Red Trample? Apparently, Trample is now red, and Death Touch is black. It's green. So whoever. Oh, and Vigilance apparently. And Vigilance. And Vigilance. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Whenever it attacks, you may put a creature card from your hand in the battlefield tapped and attack. Who would have thought that was a random? Oh my god! Whoever dies, I'm gonna put it down. I mean, Big Red is a thing. Big Red is a thing. Alright, if Big Red is a deck, which I think it is, I'm gonna give this a 4. I think it could be fun. I think I don't think this is not going in my burn list. No way it's going in my burn list. All right. Um, but it's going in a list. I'll give it that. Someone's gonna try it. It's either gonna be good or bad. Someone's gonna Ilharg Galta Thud. Boom. Deck. Print it. Put it on Deckmaster. Done. Print the monies. Print the monies. Jaya. 5 mana. Jaya. Venerated Fire Mage. If another red sorcery you control would deal damage to a permanent, deal +1. Don't give me these weak 5 mana old. I'm sure Jaya probably dies. So R.I.P. Sarkhan. Alright. 3. Someone might find a list. Whenever a creature attacks you, or like, it's okay. But here's the thing. In Limited, I'll tell you this. In Limited, this is an absolute blowout. In Limited, it is a 7. This card is insane in Limited, but we're not talking Limited. Last but not least, of the mono red cards, Chandra Fire Artisan. Whenever one or more loyalty counters are removed from Chandra, she deals that much damage to target opponent or planeswalker. Whew! Not creature, but opponent or planeswalker. Whew! And then we plus. But like, alright, here's the thing. Vraska. 4 mana. Experimental Frenzy. Vraska. Counter spells. Experimental Frenzy. Vraska. Contempt. Experimental Frenzy. Other Planeswalker removal. I'm going to give this a 3. I'm going to say it's a maybe. I don't want to give it a 1. I don't want to say it's not playable. I don't think it is very good. Target opponent or play. Is it as good as Experimental Frenzy for that mana? Maybe if we're playing stuff like Tibalt, maybe it's just as good. But it just feels, I don't know. I do not know. It doesn't even get us extra damage if we sacrifice it off of our 2 mana thing, right? It's just 4 damage. Like, I don't think sacrificing stuff counts as removing counters if you're going to sacrifice it. If it does, then this card is absolutely insane, but I don't think it does. So I'm going to give this a 3. I don't want to give it a 1 because it's Chandra, and I could eat my words if I say that it's worse than that. Alright, so let's just go to the multicolored stuff to see if we're splashing for anything. We're not splashing for that, obviously. No. Domri, creatures you control get +1/+0. Buffed ability. I'm gonna say 3. I think people could very much be undervaluing this. This could be insane in the current Gruul deck. Like, in how Gruul is built right now, this could be crazy. This could just be like an all around just like absurd card in Gruul. This might even be a 4. I might be wrong. I'm not that good with Gruul. I'm gonna give it a 3. The card. I think people undervalued it. I think that card's solid. Raul Storm Conduit. 4 mana. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, deal 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. Whenever you cast. Yikes. That could be fun. I'm definitely going to play with that a bit. Like, I'm definitely going to be playing, like, just some wacky thousand-year storm. I'm gonna be playing some Thousand Year Storm. I'm gonna say 3 on this. Say 3. It's not gonna break anything. Don't make me see a million Rouser X. Um, don't make me see too many Rouser X, please. Ooh, I see it down there. I see it. I done seen it. I done seen it. Niv Mizzet? No. Teferi. Don't look at me. Teferi. Don't look at me. The Butcher. 2-mana Butcher. But you gotta have black mana. And it's a warrior. Maybe this goes in the warrior deck. How good is this card? Oh my. It seems like it could just snowball so hard. But like, does it snowball better than anything else? I'm going to have to give this a 3. I'm not going to say it's better. I'm not going to be playing it at the start, right? Because you're asking for a completely different list. You're asking for a different list. This is going in like, this is more of like a Gruul, like a, what is it, Jund Warriors. This is like a Jund Warriors list. Like they're just building into that archetype. But it's not even that strong in Jund Warriors. Maybe. I might eat my words, play a million of these. But like we still have shock, so I'm not gonna worry too much. Oh, it has haste. Has haste. So it's guaranteed 3 damage for 2 mana on the play. If they don't have a Llanowar Elf or and then Moment of Clarity trades even. Moment of Craving trades even. I could say 3 down to a 2 or a 1. I'm not going to give it above that right now. Feather the Redeemed. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature you control, exile that card instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. If you do, return it to your hand at the beginning of next end step. Zam! Zam! It's on cast. It's on cast. It's on cast. If they counter it, it goes back to your... It's on cast. It's a 3/4. It's on cast. It's not on resolution. Oh wait, it is on resolution. As it resolves. Instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. That's so weird. How does that work? How does that work? Does that go to your hand if they counter it? If it does, then that card's a 5 or a 6. Where does someone comment on counter spells? What is going on? Counter spells. Counter spells. Control F. Counter. Alright, no one discussed it. Alright. I'm going to say it doesn't because it says resolves. I'm going to give it a 4 because I'm going to see it anyway. It's a 3-mana 3/4 that flies. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. I'm not going to be playing. We'll see it. Boom. I'm not splashing for it. We're probably going to see it. I don't need to grade it. It's not for me to grade. But we're probably going to see it. Probably not. Maybe. Role reversal. Exchange control of 2 target Pokemon to share a permanent type. Yo, man. Here's my get to. Thank you for your Niv Mizzet. I'll be out of here. I'll be outie. This could be a good card. I'm gonna say you're gonna definitely see play with this. I'm gonna say 3, soft 3, soft 4. We're gonna go in the middle here. We're gonna go in the middle here, hey. We're gonna go in the middle. Boom. Red, green, Cindervines, 4 of. Okay. Living, no, 1. We're not playing that. Boom, boom, boom. Widespread, like, Alright. 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 Nope. One. Alright. R4. That's gonna see play. Angrath's Rampage. We're on the Angrath's Rampage. Alright. 2 mana. Choose one. Target player sacrifices something. Sacrifice something. Hey you. Hey you. Sacrifice something. 3. Sideboard card. Maybe 4. Stop it. 3. Danny DeVito. Get out of here, you super negate. Domri's Ambush. Domri's Ambush. I mean, maybe some people will find play for it. 3. It's a good fight card. It's stronger fight. Someone will find play for it. Right? It's a sideboard card at least. And Gruul. Gruul, it's a solid sideboard card. Please, please, please. No aristocrats. No aristocrats. Heartwarming redemption. Oi, friend Keithion. Discard all cards. I'm appalled by this card. I'm gonna hope it's a 1 and it sees no play. This is a prayer one. Please, red gods, do not let control decks play this. What if they just start cycling their decks and clear the minding? What if it's just heartwarming redemption, clear the mind, heartwarming redemption, clear the mind, heartwarming redemption, clear the mind. Ugh. Ugh. Shudders. Shudders. Invade the city. 1. Mayhem Devil. 1. Val's Outburst. 1. Rubbleboat Riders. 1. Maybe a 3. Maybe a 3. It could be good. It could just end games. I could just lose to this. Could just lose to it. You play a big attack creature. You swing in with a beefy 3 mana 8/4 or some nonsense like that. 10th District Legionnaire. Back with a vengeance. Another thing that would be in the spell deck. I mean, I'm going to give it a 3. Like, if the spell deck is a thing, this is a thing, right? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Angrath. Creatures you control of menace. Amass. 1. Alright, is that it? Nope. Nahiri. As long as it's your turn, creatures you control first strike and equipments cost less. This will not see play. So that tells loud. When Sahili, Samut, Sahili, my recast non-creature, you're gonna start going off. Target artifact control. Oh my god. Except it's an artifact. I'll say 3, maybe. EDH, maybe. Samut, last card, I think. Samut, creatures you control have haste. 1. It's 4 mana. Let's get out of here. Let's stop playing around. Stop playing around. Are any of the colorless cards playable for us? No. No. This is a joke of a card. No. No. Maybe. No. Actually, no. No. Yes. 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 Wow, quadruple yes. I'm playing all these lands. Which one am I picking? No offense to any of the artists, they are all great lands. That's a cool. What's the best land here? Oh, War of the Spark Mythic Edition. What is this waste of money? Planeswalker decks, not standard legal, not red cards. I am offended. Alright, that is War of the Spark in red. That was our ratings. This is the end. If this is on YouTube, this is the end of the video. I'm probably also going to call the stream for now. I might play some Mythic games later. We're 95%. We have been lazy this season. Not too lazy. I hit a peak of 59 rating, which is not that bad, playing mono red. I started playing non-mono red decks. I deleted a bunch of them, and I got punished for it. Just for the end of the video, we will play one game of the Spear Spewer deck at Mythic. Because why not? We're 95%. We're already queued for the Mythic qualifier. We're already queued for the Invitational, or whatever. The MCQ. So why not? We're not at risk. We don't need to worry. The sweat is off us. We need to figure out whatever the next meta is going to be. Maybe we don't want to tell people what our burn list is going to look like. And then if we keep our burn list secret, and then we take it to the MCQ and win it, and then we're locked for like 16,000 in equity. That's best case scenario. And it's going to be the only scenario. Alright, Alderaan on red. No Spear Spewer on one, but get to Lava Mancer into the Electrostatic Field is not a bad, not the worst. We'll take a shock there. Not the worst. We're on Gruul. They had the shock. It was unfortunate. They're going to curve perfectly. They probably have Llanowar Elf in their hand as well. If they play this on 3, why wouldn't they? We're going to draw 4 lands out of 17, but that's fine. It's normal. That's normal.
It's normal. It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal. 2 legs, 2 arms. Normal.
There was no reason for us to block there. I blocked like a dummy. Block like a dummy, because I'm a dummy. Don't block like me. I'm giving you a demonstration on what not to do when you're playing. This is the viewpoint of a bad red player punting their ranks at the end of a season because they were paying attention to something else. Tips of what not to do on ladder. Be looking at videos. Draw lands is a bad thing to do on ladder, but also just passing here might also just be bad. We could clear board, just like go for. We can't clear board here. We need our damage to get across. Blocking back before was just terrible. This feels bad, but maybe they just have 2 lands. It's a possibility. Why did I not attack there? What just happened? What just happened? Why did I not attack? 4K? Was already my second main phase? Alright, this was a punted game. Bad experience from a bad player. It's unfortunate. Sometimes we lose. Every time we lose. It's a 5/5 dragon coming down. Oh, alright. That's fine. You want to play that game? You want to play that game? I use both my shocks. Do it now. Do it now. I don't got it. Do it now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Alright. Cool. I feel you. I feel you. I respect it. I respect it. You're a mythic. You're not the worst player. You got it? You understand this game? Thank you for shocking yourself. I'm not gonna... Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No. Maybe we shouldn't have done that, but like... Yeah. No, we got rocked by Chain Roller. We got pretty rocked anyway. We did not play this game well. That's not a bad card to see. And we're just gonna try and smork them. The question is, do we play our land? I think we do play our land here. I think they might have another shock or a bolt. But I think we're still gonna block something here. Yeah. I mean, that is pretty dead if we didn't do that. But we choked this game like by a wide margin. And it's not over, but like we played it terribly. We played this so bad. We played this bad, eh? This was a bad game, eh? Attack with both. I have nothing in my hand, eh? No double collision clauses. Let's hope so. Skargan, you could have had me dead. Why play Skargan now? This has to go face. Oh, no. Why'd I do it now? Punish with light up the stage. Why'd I do it now? Punish me with light up the stage. Give me light up the stage, give me 2 spells. Alright, we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. I'm gonna say they played it worse than us. We played it bad. That's what you get. Mediocre red play from a mediocre red player, right? Am I right? Just kidding. I'm the best red player in the world. And we're gonna end it on that. This was the rankings. Those were the cards. Highlights were highlights. Tybalt. Boom. Awesome. Where's the other card? Heartfire. Boom. Awesome. I heart the fire. Those are like the only 2 cards I'm really hyped for. Honestly. Red is kind of mediocre this set. I'll be honest. I'll be the first to say it. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, red is amazing. Red is just so good right now. It's not. Red is pretty mediocre this set. There are 2 cards that could make the deck good, depending on how good the rest of the set is. I'll have to see the other people from the other places discover how good their lists are. Are they better than red? We'll find out. I'm sure I'm going to be playing Burn at the start of the season. I'm going to get rank 1 with 3 days left, and everyone's going to be like, wow, what list are you playing? It's going to be red. I'm telling you now. Alright, thank you. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. If you made it this far, congratulations. You're a hero. Thank you. And thank you for watching on Twitch. Can I host someone? Do I have enough viewers to host someone? 3 viewers? Alright, we're not gonna host. Those are sick 3 viewers. I'm 8 of them. I'm 8 of the 3 viewers. Peace.